All right, what is up, everybody? We're continuing this track that we've been working on that we started yesterday. Let's see, I think I've pretty much finished the arrangement. Now we just have to get into the real nitty-gritty of the mixing. So, roll up our sleeves here and get started. I'll give it a little playthrough. We'll see what we want to adjust. Sup, dog? Yeah, down. Cooking some nice techno beats, fam. Filtered Soul, what's good, dude? You sounds like an artist name to me. Not sure, so sure I like this click. Favorite plugin? That's a really good question. Probably Black Hole, Eventide Black Hole. It's like the coolest reverb, my opinion. If you haven't heard of it, it's pretty useful. But there's so much good stuff. I like Decapitator by Sound Toys. Pretty much use those two constantly. What else? Blue Compressor is really good, but it's not really a plugin anymore since Ableton incorporated it. I think I'd say Black Hole, man. It sounds so good, especially on a throw it on the Moog, boom, instant goodness. My pleasure, man. My pleasure. Hey, what's up, dog? You've been jamming out on that push, doggy? Sick, dude. That's what I like to hear. Make some vids, man. Make a couple short videos on Facebook or something. That'd be cool to see. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing pretty good. You know, kind of recovered from Christmas. Visiting with family is kind of exhausting. So yeah, dude. Just been applying to jobs in LA, counting jobs. Been applying to like doing rentals, looking at rooms to rent, looking at some potential rental applications. You know, being an adult, trying to move to the big city, which is kind of stressful because you're like, oh, I really want all this to work out. Yeah, dude. Oh man, I wish I'd moved to LA instead of moving back home. You know, I thought, oh, I'll go home, help out with some family stuff, do school for cheap, and then get out of here. But I just feel like I wasted a lot of time and opportunities by being here rather than there. But I don't know. You know, grass is always greener and all that, because I wouldn't have met my girlfriend, wouldn't have been able to save my cat's life who had a disease. Someone else might have put him down. I'd never met him, so you know, can't really have too much regret. But anyway, yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm trying to move out there, get the career moving, quit fucking around and get serious. Plus, that's where the label I've been working with is out there, and it just seems like a good move, man. But you know, it's stressful, like I said. I need to increase the sample size here. Italy. Oh, okay. I didn't know that, man. That's crazy. Yeah, dude. Once you plant some roots, it's so hard to like just revamp everything and change your lifestyle. but sometimes you got to do it. That's wild, man. What'd you go to Italy for? Your family out there or something? That was dope. Yeah, it sounds like the best, man. It sounds like a cool experience. Can't wait to travel at some point, man. Hopefully tour, do a world tour. That's like the bucket. That's like the main goal, bucket list. Ah, okay, that makes perfect sense. Yeah, okay. I see. I see. I'm stoked you're in here, man. We can should hopefully finish this track by tonight. Did a ton yesterday, man. It's nice to be at a level where I can kind of get a song done in just a couple days if I have the time. Everybody's tripping yesterday on these vocals. They were like, "Oh, did you get those on Splice?" And I said that they were my girlfriend singing, and they were like, "Oh, so cool." Yeah, man, I'm even impressed. I forget she can sing so good. Just doing some. So, well, it's not really sidechain compression because I'm using LFO tool, but just getting rid of that pumping effect in these breakdowns here. Yeah, man, maybe go check out the stream. There's one yesterday morning and then one from last night at like midnight, like 11 to 1 a.m. or something like that. Because I build the whole track, so you can kind of see it from the ground up. If you're interested. What was I doing? Each track is pretty much the same. I got the synthesize the kick, and then all these are just samples. You know, just programming the drums. All this stuff. These are the vocals. I just recorded her vocals. Hey, there's a noodle in here. You make me so cooler with all the beep boops. Everyone comes in the chat talking about beep boops. It's like, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's mostly beep boops. It's pretty much sums it up. No, this is not 11. This is 10. I don't know. I saw that there's a lot of cool features in 11. I didn't really look at it too much, but I was like, there's no way I'm going to drop a few $100 just to get a, you know, slightly better version of what I have. But I don't know, maybe there's some shit in there it's worth it. But that's like a next year type thing maybe. Or what was I saying? Oh yeah, so drums. These are also just essentially samples. It's a sampler. And then all this stuff is just my synths. Synthesize. It's a hard word to say. Synths. That's what all this stuff is. Some stuff from the Moog, the Micro Freak, Model D, and anything else? The pads are from the JDXA. That's the new one. So just recorded those, and then that's pretty much it, man. That's what all these are. Yep. This Serum made some white noise, and then all the automation is mostly just filters. Yeah, filter automation, a little bit of gain automation here. Pretty much it. All right, let's listen to this breakdown with the pumping gone. Okay, so let's find an example. So say this one. So if you automate a filter, it'll show up on the this is like the main, I don't know, what would you call it? Like the main clip view of the waveform. But I like to keep the actual waveform itself clear. I don't like any automation on it, just so I can have a view of it without automation. So I usually do show automation in new lane, and do this again just to show you. If you click show automation new lane, it actually pops up below, and then I can, automate however without having this, without having it displayed in the actual waveform, which I like. I like to just, be able to see the waveform and then the automation below it. Or, the MIDI and then the automation below it. And then see what tracks have. Yeah, you can pretty much automate anything. So I mean, basically anything you can click here. And these are plugins, so it just shows them all, but like I could automate this, could automate this, could automate this. I'm usually just automating the actual filter frequency. Oh man, yeah. I'm glad to take a second and just explain stuff, because it can get so complicated, man. Once you're a few years in, it's kind of second nature, but in the beginning, it's like, oh my god, Ableton is such a beast. How do you like navigate all of the possibilities without getting confused? So yeah, pretty much everything is just filter automation. If I was back in the plugin days where I was just using software synths, I would probably have a lot of automation on the actual synths, but now since it's all outboard, I just while I'm recording it, I'm turning the filter and turning whatever else, so that way I don't have to think about automation. It's just in the recording. And then I do a little bit of you can automate the what do they call this? The fader. You can automate the fader for volume automation, but it kind of makes it hard to mix later. So I just like to use utility, which is just a gain plugin, and I'll use that to automate the volume automation. So here I think I want the bass to get a little quieter as we head into the breakdown. With this lead too, get a filter going.